What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday. And yes, it is Christmas season. It has begun, so I'm doing my Top 5 favorite Christmas albums of all time. This was really hard to whittle down, but I think I did it. Of course, these are my personal faves as always, so let's jump right in at number 5. A Christmas Gift for You from Phil Spector from 1963, an absolute classic. I mean, just for the original tune, Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, sung amazingly by Darlene Love. No one else's version can top this one. So good. And of course, always makes me think of that scene in Goodfellas during the Christmas season. So classic. And then, I mean, come on, you've got so many great songs by the Crystals and the Ronettes. I mean, I can't think of better versions of Frosty the Snowman or I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus than the Ronettes. Just so awesome. And of course, you know, say what you will about him as a human being, Phil Spector's expert production, that wall of sound, nothing sounded like it then or ever for that matter. And it's just a Christmas classic. Gotta have it in your top 5. So now at number 4.
Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bublé.
Christmas by Michael Bublé. And hey, if any artist in the new millennium has become synonymous with the Christmas season, it is Michael Bublé, you know, doing his holiday specials every year, and this album is really what cemented it because he put his take on so many different Christmas classics. I mean, not really reinventing any wheels here, doing very standardized versions of some of these songs, like It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas and Silent Night. And although some would argue that he doesn't quite maybe hit the highs of some of the old timers, I think he does them justice, man. And then, you know, taking classics like Jingle Bells and giving them like this new age jazzy spin with some female background vocalists, really fun, upbeat stuff, and not a weak track on the album. So yeah, it made my top 5. So now at number 3, A Charlie Brown Christmas by the Vince Guaraldi Trio. You gotta have this. I mean, gosh, just when you hear that, you know, the rolling, you know, sound of the snare drum and that beautiful piano, and then the vocals of Christmas Time Is Here, you feel that Christmas time really is here. And every track on here, you can just have it on in the background during the holidays. Just beautiful, you know, takes on O Tannenbaum and Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Beautiful versions of that. But I love some of the other stuff that's just, you know, the trio playing instrumental like Skating, where you can actually just visualize snow falling the way that Vince plays the piano. It's just beautiful stuff. And yeah, gotta have it on your list, guys. So now at number 2. The Magic of Christmas by Nat King Cole. Man, one of the greatest voices of Christmas music, or just of all time. And, you know, he puts his stamp on so many of these great songs. O Tannenbaum, again, the Christmas song. I think the best version of that is Nat singing. And, you know, Deck the Halls, you got some more upbeat songs, as well as some of the slower, of course, classics like Silent Night, Oh Holy Night. All the classics are here. It's one of those songs that you could just put the fireplace on, put Nat on in the background, and have your Christmas morning. And yeah, number 1, I would say you can do the same thing. So let's get to it. At number 1, The Christmas Collection by Frank Sinatra, which came out in 2008, and some of you may say is a little bit of a cheat because it is kind of a greatest hits compilation, if you will, because Frank had multiple Christmas albums, and they kind of took the best of all his songs and the best versions, I believe, of some of these songs. But, you know, kind of like the Nat King Cole album, All the great songs are here, you know, Silent Night, I believe Little Drummer Boy as well. But for me, the first two tracks, you know, I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm. It just, as soon as that, you know, Mancini orchestra comes in and it's like, oh man, those horns, it just puts you in the Christmas spirit, makes you happy, puts a smile on your face. And then you go into the Christmas Waltz, which is my personal favorite Christmas song of all time, and especially just the way Frank sings it. I mean, it just, you can visualize everything that he's singing about, walking down the streets and seeing these, you know, snow-covered streets and candy and in the through the window pane, and just there's something about a great waltz, you know, and it works so well for Christmas. And yeah, again, not a weak track on here. And this is my go-to for Christmas morning every year. The rest, you know, comes after. But Old Blue Eyes, man, he's at the top of my Christmas list. And, you know, some would say Elvis should have made the list. And, you know, I'd probably have him somewhere around 6 or 7. Got to have Blue Christmas and all that stuff. But these were my favorites. So let me know in the comments below what you think. What would your top 5 be? If you're so bold, leave me a top 10, because, you know, there's so many great Christmas albums through the years. I mean, James Brown even had a Christmas album that's like, you know, James Brownified. I thought about that. But yeah, there's so many greats. There's some not so great too. So if you want, tell me your least favorite. But guys, I hope you all have a great holiday season, and stay tuned because we got top 5s every Friday. We're going to be doing the top 5 albums and songs of 2022 in the upcoming weeks, and then the most anticipated of 2023. So much more, and of course, album reviews, big countdowns, and so many more things to come here at Johnny Radio, where we're always discovering and rediscovering great music. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, Viva la Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.